politics, but certainly not an unknown. Gene DeFabio. Is a graduate of Cheney High School, 1981. He has been a big, strong conservative advocate. He converted from a blue dog Democrat to a Republican before 2016 election to vote for Trump in the primary. As you are going to find out right now, he has been on numerous TV and radio talk shows pushing his conservative causes. He is a friend of Donald Trump. Donald Trump knows him by his first name. His theme is family, God, and country. He is running for Mahoney County Commissioner. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, Gene DeFabio.
Ray was talking about when he went to D.C. and how he wanted to go see, Congress and stuff. Just because of what happened the last 2 years, I went to D.C. to NFIB fly-in about 2 years ago. And they said, well, pick your congressman. Who wants to Tim Ryan as your congressman? I said, can we please go see Jim Jordan? Nobody from the Ohio could see Tim Ryan. Imagine that. The guy does not deserve to be the senator. He doesn't get a promotion. Okay, great. I had to get my shot. All right, whoever doesn't know me, I'm Gino DeFabio. I work for City Machine Technologies here in Youngstown, Ohio. It's provided living for my family, myself, my wife, and my son. My wife Michelle is back here. Everybody knows me from Facebook. And I see her before we go to these events, and everybody says, "Oh, I'm Michelle, I'm Michelle." And I said, "Can you introduce me?" I got from Mahoney County. They know you more than they know me. But I'm really happy and blessed with friendship with a lot of people in this room, like everybody. And every opportunity I had, and I have had opportunities, I always went to, they called me in Fox would call and say, hey, we want you to talk about this, talk about tariffs and trade. I always said, my Steel Valley, my Mahoning Valley. I love this place. My father was a policeman for 34 years in Youngstown. It wasn't an easy job. In 1960, when he passed away, we found some of his old stumps. And for what he made and how we lived, I thought we were rich. And that's in your blood in this valley. You take care of your family and your friends, you're loyal, you work hard, you go to work, and you take your weekends off. The way these people have treated us, the way that the Democrats have taken this valley and taken our money for all these years is ridiculous. I mean, my opponent was with the Board of Elections for 30 years. She retired from that job, she went to council, then she retired from that job, now she's a commissioner. Two questions I get when I tell somebody I'm running for commissioner, they say, well, who's the commissioner now? I said, well, she's been here for 12 years. I said, it's Carol Regetti. Then they say, well, you're not going to quit your job, are you? I said, it's the county commissioner. Just because you don't see these people doing it any other election time doesn't mean there's nothing to do. And maybe that's why the county's in the shape it's in. Right. She went down to file her petitions, and she brought a group down there with her. It was the labor council, labor leaders, or whatever, which is fine. But they look like a very unhappy group. They look like they had, she had to bring them down. And I have nothing against labor. I mean, I was a Teamster. I was on arbitration hearings. I sued the company I worked for. I have nothing against labor unions. But when I went down there, I brought business owners, I brought pastors, I brought my family, and I brought supporters. And you could just tell. The Democrats have no passion for this area. They know who they want for their next commissioner. They already think they have them lined up because they don't think I'm going to win. But I'm going to win. I'm going to need all your help, and I'm going to win. She's ignoring me. She's saying stuff about me. That doesn't belong to her. It belongs to us. And we're going to take it back. And if you don't like me in 4 years, get rid of me. But I'll tell you this. I watched Don Manning work his butt off to get elected. And then I watched Don in places where he didn't even belong. I said, what are you doing? I called up. I said, Don, what are you doing? He goes, if people need help, I'm going to help them. I need to do this. I watched Michael Rulli at Catrona, and then Santos still the deal. That guy worked his butt off. I went with election day, I went and stood outside the church with him. Everybody that came in that place says, I'm voting for you. You were at my door, I'm voting for you. I really like you. Nobody else has ever done that. I want to be that guy. I want to go to work for you guys. I can work with anybody, but I'm only going to work for you and your interest. Oak Hill is a debacle. Ralph will tell you, they spent $27 million already. They probably could have taken the money they put in Oak Hill, fixed the roads and built a new building. But now we still owe $11 million on the Oak Hill project. There's so many more. There's so many more. And Jill's holding the thing up. Who wants to hear some more about Trump?